there's no limit on how thirsty a man is. There's not enough Gatorade. There's not enough Dasani. There's not enough Aquafina to quench a man's thirst because we are all dogs. Alrighty, guys, welcome back to Healthy Don't Hurt. Back with another fire video on a Saturday because you know I got that dog in me. So, guys, I would like to say for the first time in history that men are the problem. If you see this right here, we created this entire situation. Both of these lovely young ladies are at the top of their craft in their industries. Both women play with balls. One woman plays with balls on the court. The other one plays with balls off the court. Both in front of millions of people, right? But why in the hell does Angel Reese only make 73K a year while Sophie Rain, I'm not even familiar with Sophie's work, okay? And I consider myself to be, a booty extraordinaire at this point. If y'all seen my search history, it would be appalled. It would be appalling. But nowhere in there is Sophie Rain anywhere in my search history. So some of you freaky deaky ninjas gonna have to, you're gonna have to clue me in. Might have to do some research. But we all know who Angel Reese is, though. In all reality, man, the fact that Angel Reese is making peanuts compared to this woman is a goddamn shame. And I know, men have been, really been getting nagged. We've been getting nagged about us not watching the WNBA and us not supporting. I'm with the ladies on this one. I hate to say it. This broke my heart, fam. Poor Angel Reese. I mean, I know she's getting endorsement deals, but men have really been putting money in Sophie Rain's pockets. For her to make $43 million in a year, that's all dudes. Women would never do that. Not that much money. There's not that many look 'em low lovers out here in this world. You know what I'm saying? There's not that many clam lovers out here that are women. That's all men. Bet you it's mostly married men. And for what? Y'all buying it for what? Y'all buying her content for what? It's free. They be leaking left and right like a faucet, like a corroded faucet. Their stuff be leaking all over the place. That's why I would never do this type of work, that Sophie Rain does. I would much rather be Angel Reese because, you're putting your content behind a paywall. Somebody's going to see it eventually for free. You're going to get put up somewhere in some forum, in some group, on some website, some Discord, but man, this really does suck to see. It really does pain me to see that, like, you can make much more money selling filth than actually, competing at a high level and bringing something to the table. I think Angel Reese is a great role model, even though, she's not the best defensive player. She's highly full of herself. And sometimes she could be a hypocrite. There was the time she said that people were sexualizing her when she first started and came out in the WNBA. And then a year later, she's posing in lingerie for a lingerie deal. The hypocrisy, right? She only wants to be sexualized when money's in her pocket, which that's her God-given right. I ain't mad at her, but, you just kind of look like a fool when you do that. But, I wouldn't wish this on anyone because how can you feel like you are enough as a woman, when these are the results? You do right, you compete, you win championships in college, in the NCAA at the highest level. You're one of the highest draft picks in the WNBA. Training every single day just to make peanuts compared to a woman that's getting her back blown out on camera, getting her face painted on camera. We did this, bro. We did this, and I'm not shocked because there's no limit. There's no limit when it comes to the thirstiness of a man. Like I don't blame Sophie Rain for doing what she's doing because she making money. I'm not mad. I'm not hating the player, but the game is definitely messed up. Definitely messed up. I mean, a lot of people have had a lot to say about the WNBA and them lowering the rim. I think that's right. I think they're accurate because, that way more people will want to watch it. There'll be more dunks, more posterizing dunks, more highlights, and the game will be a lot more aggressive for the ladies, which I think is missing. They need that paint contact. And there's really no point in having all that contact if you're not dunking. But that's neither here nor there, man. This is bad, bro. This is bad because now I feel like you get compensated more to go smuggle some salami on camera. Just to to make the whole thing disappear. No, seriously though, not to be inappropriate. It's this is crazy. We made this reality. We made this reality. Slowly but surely, our society has encouraged sexuality at the highest level to the point to where it's inescapable. There was once a time where Instagram and Facebook would monitor what you could post up there. Now they have loosened the restrictions. They have loosened the guidelines so that women can show more and they can funnel the attention and the traffic that they get from Facebook and Instagram. They can kind of funnel it to other websites where explicit material is sold. And so what they'll do is they'll take you from Instagram to Twitter. Twitter, you'll see the cash and prizes, and then they'll send you from Twitter to OnlyFans, and then you put your debit card information in. And that's how Sophie Rain made all that money. A lot of women are using Twitch as well as a funnel. It's not right, especially the Twitch thing is considered a family platform. Instagram used to be considered a family platform, not anymore since Instagram started turning into Twitter. But this is just where we're at right now in society, is that people are willing people are willing to see it, and these companies realize that, if people are willing to buy it, we are missing out on money. So they just open up the floodgates. And that's kind of how we got to where, Sophie Rain is making, what's 43 million divided by, wish I had my phone on me. What's 43 million divided by 73K? I'm about to do some quick research real quick. And this definitely sucks, bro. This definitely sucks. I'm about to put it into my calculator. 43, was it 43, 41 mil? 43 mil divided by 73K. This is messed up. This should not be the type of world that we live in, where this OnlyFans model is like financially dwarfing Angel Reese. Sophie Rain makes 58 times more than Angel Reese every single year. She doesn't put a ball in a hoop. She doesn't dribble. She doesn't compete. I mean, she sweats. We all know she sweats. All right. But she's not really doing anything strenuous. Well, some of the dudes they be putting on camera, I'm sure they be getting strained. Old Mr. Baby Arm comes in swinging, clapping cheeks. I'm sure there's some strain, but you guys know what I mean. I'm talking about real strain, real work, real consistency, because I doubt she's, dropping a video every single day, because her midsection would be absolutely obliterated. Like for real, But Angel Reese, they have series for the playoffs, series for the finals. She has practices, PT, physical therapy. You get injured, surgery. I'm sure Sophie Rain has injured something. She's torn something, but it's not a muscle. I'll tell you that. So there's no real injuries and no real sacrifices. It's pretty much what I'm saying. We've allowed this to get completely out of hand, just like this video, completely out of pocket. I do think that the world is going to adjust, though. The pendulum always swings in the opposite direction, sometimes too much. I think there's going to be some censorship later on down the road, especially with these platforms like Instagram, Twitch, and even Facebook, because a little bit of the issue is that these women, these women like Sophie Rain, not like Angel Reese, they're on Twitch. And they funnel it. They get these people that are underneath a certain age. I'm not going to say it, but they get these people to go from Twitch to other websites, and they put in their mother's debit card, and boom, they got money from a what. And also married men, bro. You really got to think, these OF models have ruined a lot of marriages, or kept a lot of marriages together. You feel me? But no, seriously though, the OF dynamic is very unhealthy, especially the live streams. There are married men that interact with these women in chats in a manner that they haven't interacted with their wife this way in decades. Spending large amounts of money. Like, there have been some really sad stories. There was one story where a dude had traveled like all the way across the country for a hug and paid $20K just to see, a woman that was in Sophie Rain's industry. He traveled all that way just for a hug. And the lady had a security guard with him, and was a $10,000 hug, bro. Like men are desperate, men are hurting, men are thirsty. That's what it truly is. That's why I tell you guys, there's no limit on how thirsty a man is. There's not enough Gatorade. There's not enough Dasani. There's not enough Aquafina to quench a man's thirst because we are all dogs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if we don't have that interaction, or if you're not good with women, you don't have interactions with women, it goes off the deep end. And then this happens. Sophie Rain makes $43 million. I do think COVID had a little bit to do with it. I do think that we have a lot of men. Let's see, COVID happened in 2020. We're in 2024 now. Kids that were 14 years old, 13 years old in 2019, they went a long period of time not socializing, not experiencing what teenagers and adolescent young men experience: parties, functions, gatherings, events, going ice skating, bowling, football games. All of that was kind of shut down because of COVID, right? So now you're not used to hanging out. You're not used to socializing. You're not going to the mall and talking to girls because you got to go 6 feet. And so now your social dynamics, your social skills are a little bit stunted. They're not where they used to be. You're inside all the time. You're on the computer. Now, instead of living your life, everyone's watching Casanet live his. Instead of kissing girls in the closet and having fun and doing this and doing that, you're not doing anything, and you're 18, 4 or 5 years pass. You're 18, 19 years old with a big boy job. You have your own car, your own money, your own debit card. You can't even get a girlfriend because your social skills suck. You're afraid to look a woman in the eye. And so now you're like, man, how can I get a woman's attention? I'm going to go hit up Sophie Rain in the chat and drop $10 for her to look at my message and to read it, for her to acknowledge me for 5 seconds. It is what it is, man. Multiple things have caused this situation, but the culprit is the same, and it's us. It's men, It's not only is it men, it's that damn phone. Mom was right, It is that damn phone, because that's how we're accessing, the girl on the left. The girl on the right, you got to pay ESPN Plus to watch her play, or you got to go to, Stream East. Real sports fans know what Stream East is. And I think it's also it's a little bit of an access issue. It's a little bit of an access issue. They need to make these WNBA games more visible. I would like to watch WNBA games, but I'm not buying that sports package. There's you can watch NBA basketball on national TV. You don't have to buy the sports package. The upper echelon of sports packages on cable to watch LeBron play basketball, but you do for Angel Reese. It's unfortunate. It's the world we live in. Even in the gym, bro. Like, women's sexuality is at an all-time high, and they're having their way. They're having their way, and there's no stopping it at this point. I mean, I don't tell women what they should do with their bodies, but it definitely is a lot worse than it used to be. Even in the gym, the outfits they wear. It's 30 degrees here in Pittsburgh. We still have women wearing bras, short shorts, very, very thin yoga pants where the fabric is like non-existent. It's nuts, man. At first I thought, okay, it's hot in here, but now it's like, nah, bro, it's freezing. It's literally freezing. I could see my breath in this gym in the morning because nobody else has been in there, so they just turned the air on, and Shorty still got her bra on. It's crazy. She still got her sports bra on. God, put some clothes on. You feel me? Have some respect for yourself. It's 32 degrees out here, woman. Like, you'll catch a cold. Like, your mother would be like highly concerned if she seen you in the gym with that. Your dad would probably have a stroke, but that's just where we're at, man. Sexuality of women is at an all-time high. Angel Reese makes $73K a year, while Sophie Rain is damn near making the same amount of money as LeBron James. 2024 is wild. What do you guys think? I would love to hear your comments. Let me know. I'll holler at y'all in the comments section. I think we created this monster. I'm going to be real. And this train ain't slowing down anytime soon. Because then it'll become like, let's say the government steps in. Let's pretend the government steps in. and they make it a federal law that on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitch, you can't have the girls out. You can't be all shiny and oily. You can't be provocative in any way, or else your account will get banned immediately, right? They make it a federal mandate. So if they do this, I feel like the women are going to be like, oh, you're controlling my body. You're controlling my free speech, me expressing myself, blah, blah, blah. It'll be a form of censorship. And, we can't have censorship, so they got to let it fly. So there's no stopping this train. This is my personal opinion. Don't shoot the messenger, but this is just what I think. It is a sad world that we live in, but hey, bro, rents due on the first. I don't blame Sophie Rain. I'm glad Angel Reese is doing the right thing, and I hope she gets more money for her contracts, and I hope she balls out on Sophie Rain. I hope she makes so much more money than this woman. Me seeing this really, I can't say it makes me mad. It makes me mad. I hope Angel Reese shits on Sophie Rain financially because this is a bunch of crap. This is a bunch of crap. But rent's due on the first. I used to judge OnlyFans models. It used to make me upset and stuff. And then I realized, bro, the only reason they're doing this is because there's profit. Dudes keep clicking, dudes keep chatting. A woman's attention is monetizable digitally. Especially dudes that, it's not even like a COVID thing. It's just like a them thing. Like they're just socially awkward. So them communicating with Sophie Rain in the chat is the only way they can talk to a woman is by paying them digitally, not even in person. So the digital tricking, might be the only digital tricking is alive and well. It might be the only way that they can get a woman's attention. So the money's going to be there. Sophie Rain, she can't do nothing else. She can't play basketball. She can't dunk a, but she only can play with balls in one way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she uses both hands. But hey, either way, for Sophie Rain, rent's due on the first. It's survival of the fittest, and she was an opportunist. I'm not mad at the player. It's the game. And I hate to say it, guys, we made the game. We made the game. We made this happen. Because the second it no longer sells, the tail ain't for sale, the tail is just up on the shelf and just sitting there. The videos are just sitting there. Nobody comes to her website, to her Twitch, to her Twitter. People stop visiting, dudes stop buying. She'll stop doing it. Because she'll just be, just out there for free. Out there for free with nothing to show for it. She'll go back to Wendy's. She'll go back to Walmart. Right? Shoot, at least with Angel Reese, we seen a competition. Only thing we seen with Sophie Rain is, how deep a woman's esophagus is, when they punching that thing. Seriously, all right, I ain't gonna get too crazy with it, but y'all get what I'm saying. I'm not gonna beat a dead horse. Yeah, it's 2024. I'm not here to change the world. I'm just here to make YouTube videos. Do I think this is wrong? Yeah. Am I gonna start cutting videos, discouraging people? Hey, stop beating your meat on only nah. I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to start, boycotting Sophie Rain and all that. I'm not here to save the world. I'm just here to get my slice. I'm here to get mines and leave. You should get yours and leave. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button for your boy. Turn notifications on. Why not? I got that fire. Nobody else is talking about this crazy ish. Nobody is talking about Sophie Rain financially dwarfing Angel Reese. Working very little hours, just revealing herself to the world in a manner that only men would like. When Angel Reese is competing, hustling and sweating out her edges on the court, sliding, shorty taking 500 shots a day, lifting weights 4 days a week, watching her diet, going on interviews, doing her podcast. Nobody's talking about that. All the work she's doing with such little to show for it. It's because of men, bro. It's because of men. I'll holler at y'all later. Let me know what y'all think. Am I tripping? Am I wilding? You guys think I'm wrong? This feels right. My opinion feels right, Sophie Rain financially dwarfing Angel Reese does not feel right, even as a dude. you know. But I'll holler at y'all later, man. Take it easy. I would love to hear from y'all. Peace.